I want to introduce you to my dear friend here, who's been keeping me company. This is Winnie. He lives here right outside my window. You know that you're lonely and cooped up whenever you start having conversations with your squirrel neighbor. No time like the present. It is high time that I do something. This weekend has been uneventful. Quite lonely, if I'm to be frank. The momentum that I need in my life has not been met. And I need to do something. So I'm going to film and post a video tonight. Me and Winnie talk about the usual stuff. You know, our homes, our families. Winnie himself is a big fan of personal hygiene. And he's quite the adventurer, I must say. You see, Winnie, while I'm in here doing what I do, Winnie's out there exploring the world. He's got the whole world opened up to him, you know? I mean, just look at him. Look at how carefree and happy he is in his life, enjoying the fresh air. Bet he's had a long, busy day. He's winding down just like I am. Let's take some inspiration from Winnie. Let's try and do something. When I don't know what to do, I tend to either talk to myself or write to myself. I find expressing my thoughts and getting them out in the world helps me to get them a little firmer, you know? I also find that the process of creating something also helps me. God, why am I wearing shorts? This is so cool. I find that putting my thoughts into a more permanent form as well serves me in some way. That's why I journal. I've been journaling for, let's see, how long? Since May. Before this journal, I had this guy. It's a small guy. I started this one in, December of 24. The thing with this guy is it was sectioned off into 4 little sections. I would do like a tweet every day. So a maximum of a certain amount of lines, which was good. It helped keep the habit, but I found I needed some more space to get my thoughts out in the way that I really needed to. My sister got me this lovely journal. It's some wonderful art from Ponyo. I didn't write in it for a long time because I honestly felt bad spoiling it. I mean, just look at this. It's just gorgeous. Just really, really cool stuff. It's done me well as a journal. It makes me slow down, you know, because I am not very good with a pen, as I think most people are nowadays. Writing is slow, and it's kind of that slowness that helps. But other than that, I've been doing a lot of cleaning to keep me busy as well, to try and get my head on straight. I think the action of freshening up the space helps with my brain, but I don't know, sometimes it can almost feel meaningless. Just cleaning stuff, knowing that I'm just gonna need to clean it again. It does an odd thing psychologically to me, but it still needs to be done. And I do think that the effect is generally beneficial. Helps keep me from being overwhelmed and stressed out, at least. It's hard to explain the exact reasoning or cause of what's been up, mainly because I don't think that there really is. I've been sleeping a very odd amount. I've been getting my sleep schedule in check generally, which is good. I need mornings and stuff like that, but my body was really used to the messed up schedule that I accustomed it to. And I think that breaking that was not great in a lot of regards. So I found myself dozing off midday. I don't think that's good for me. Wow, the lighting is just awful here. Why is it so bad? That definitely messes me up. It could be more than that. Could be some mental thing. Could be that I am lonely, at least lonelier than I usually am, which is quite a bit. We're also nearing fall. Always a transitional time. I think that's why there's so many songs about the end of summer. I think that my brain and my body is just kind of catching up with a lot of stuff that's going on, things that are changing, ways that I am changing and adjusting. growing pains, you know? I think is the technical term for it. And it's always tricky, you know? I almost feel like in these moments, I'm a toddler teething. I'm just trying to grip onto something and feel like I'm doing something, even if it actually isn't doing anything productive for me. It's just kind of soothing the pain. And so here I am, going about my night, trying to feel normal in some way, while things are very much so not normal. It's hard to find purpose sometimes whenever there are a lot of competing voices in your life. I think this is why I've gravitated towards things like media cleanses and silence and meditation whenever I'm feeling off, because I tend to blame external circumstances for the way that I'm feeling rather than just own up to the fact that sometimes you're sad. You buy books, you watch shows, you do things, you clean, try and feel some sort of sense of control. But, I mean, how much do we really have? And so here I am, filming for no reason, really. Even Winnie has left me now, go off on some wild adventure, I'm sure. And I'm left here. You know, it's especially hard whenever you don't really know what needs to be done. You know, whenever you have things in your life that have brought you peace and satisfaction and a sense of consistency. And whenever their effect gets dulled or they get taken away, it's hard to find peace. And it makes you wonder if they were good in the first place and things that were stunting your growth. You know, in the sense of growing pains, if that really is what's happening, then it is unhealthy to keep myself from feeling the pain, isn't it? But isn't that just so me to try and avoid pain, regardless of the consequences? To always seek what is pleasurable and enjoyable in the moment, rather than ask myself what is truly good for me. To try and become somebody else or take comfort in the thought of being somebody else. To imagine that everything would be better if things were just a little different. I tell myself this is all normal and that everybody feels this way. But when has knowledge of that ever helped anybody? So what if other people have felt the way that I feel and struggled in the same way that I've struggled? Is that supposed to bring me some solace? Because it doesn't. Maybe even pulling out the phone to record is some twisted way of feeling like there's a way to fix where I am or make it more fantastical. Maybe that turning myself into a character may improve my situation, that in some way making my pain productive can bring some meaning to it. So maybe I am foolish to pull out the camera and to seek to speak my mind and find some way of finding purpose in this. But who knows? Maybe I'm broken. Maybe this is messed up. Maybe life is just a series of feeling like you figured it out and then realizing you haven't, and doing that over and over and over again. But if it is, maybe that's just how it is. Maybe sharing it will give some solace. Maybe I just want to keep myself busy for another second. Has it done its job? Yeah, I think so. Do I feel better? Marginally, yes. Have you enjoyed this? I don't know.